Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship rehab.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Revin, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things. You know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that click the link, that click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' grow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world, blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just want to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you, telling you.
From now on, I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. Oh, baby, no more stalling. These arms have been longing to touch you, baby. Hey, free R. Kelly. You come around singing it my way. Free R. Kelly. You won't regret it, baby. And you surely won't forget it, baby. It's unbelievable how your body's calling for me. Hey, I can just hear it calling me. Free R. Kelly in this motherfucker, man. God damn, let this nigga go. God damn, yo. We got the free R. Kelly. I'm telling y'all, I ain't giving up. I'm a hold true to what the fuck is going on. Fuck that. We got the free R. Kelly. From now on, I'm starting my show with some R. Kelly. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep this nigga alive. Shit. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brian Revin, and yes, we are here for another episode of the Relationship Rehab. I am so excited to be here with y'all tonight. Shout out to everybody at the United Guns of America channel. We streaming over there as well. If you have not subscribed to the United Guns of America,
please head over to that channel right now and click on the link and hit the subscribe button. So I'm just saying, look, I gotta give a shout out to my cousin-in-law Greg. This nigga had the most, the internet is undefeated. Everybody know this. The internet don't lose. But my cousin Greg, this nigga had a picture up there and it had a dude face on there. But anyway, what it said was, how you feel being a nigga that done won the talent show in prison for the past like 8 years, and now you hit it R. Kelly coming to jail. Hey, that shit was funny. I said that shit bogus, but that shit was funny. Can you imagine? You be like, man, I've been killing the talent, because y'all niggas do know that they do have talent shows in prison. Don't y'all do know this, right? They have talent shows in prison. I mean, niggas get together, niggas be having bands and all battle of the bands and all that shit. These niggas be having talent shows in prison. So just imagine if R. Kelly is coming to your prison to do his time. Nigga, you can forget it. Only thing you better try to do is try to become one of that nigga backup singers, because this nigga's winning every year. Not some years, not every other year. No, nigga, this nigga's gonna win every year. He just hands down. Matter of fact, they might not even let him get in the talent show. They just gonna be like, look, Kels, we gonna give you an hour to just perform. You got a drink. And they're gonna sit him up there with a cocktail glass like this, old Frank Sinatra style. We got that. We got a piano up there for you, and a stool and a microphone. And just do your thing. Because the nigga gonna win every year. The nigga's gonna win it every year. I'm just saying, he ain't gonna lose. Who the fuck is gonna beat R. Kelly? Unless a nigga like Stevie Wonder go to jail, which ain't gonna happen. You gotta put Stevie Wonder in jail. Shit. Maybe, I can't even, who the fuck else? Who the fuck else is still alive that could go to jail that can actually compete with R. Kelly in a talent show? Just, I mean, y'all tell me in the R&B section. Shit, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna beat this nigga. Like, shit, I don't know. This nigga gonna have the whole talent show circuit on lock. Them niggas might even send him on a tour in the jail, like on a prison tour. Like, look, today we gonna send you on a 10 city, 10 prison tour. We gonna have you go around, and what we gonna do is we gonna send we gonna send you to Pontiac. Then we gonna send you to Stateville. Then we gonna send you all. We gonna send you out there to Pelican Bay, nigga. You gonna go on a tour. We gonna get you out here. You gonna be a star, nigga, one way or the other. So we gonna put you on this prison tour, nigga. You gonna kill it. Niggas gonna be like, hey, if y'all have any riots, if it's any stabbings, the R. Kelly concert will be canceled. Boy, all them OGs be in there like, ain't nobody died. Kels is gonna sing, nigga, on the 4th of July at our prison. Any of you niggas do anything, I'm gonna gut you myself. That's the prison OG voice. Hey, look, all that bullshit is about nothing. Any of you niggas, if y'all even spill a drop of blood in this motherfucker, I swear on everything I love, I'ma gut you myself. I'm just saying, that's just where we at. We are at that point now. It's like, man, I mean, this nigga is about to go to jail, and because he's so old, I'm hoping for the best, because the way it look right now, I would not be surprised, like my brother Easy said, and I said this too, I wouldn't be surprised if R. Kelly killed himself. Unless he has some type of musical outlet, I don't see that brother surviving very long in just hardcore prison. Maybe they can send him to a nice club fed type of style prison where he like at a little college and it's like dorm rooms or something, but I don't see him going to do hard time where it's a lot of shanking and butt fucking going on. I don't see him surviving in that. I just don't. I just don't see it, and I hope that that don't happen. So I'm hoping and wishing and praying for the brother that he can make it out of that, or at least be able to do his time, you know, with some type of ease, if you will. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into the show. I did say, and the reason why I got to tell y'all this, it wasn't my intent to not do a show the past 2 days, but by the time everything got settled in my house, it was too late. So because it was a call-in show, I wanted to definitely get something going and be live by, you know, like around 9:30, 10 o'clock, like I am tonight. So I was able to get the stage set, get everything prepped, and I was able to go live tonight. So this is why I wanted to do it, so that we could, you know, have time to talk. Because a lot of times, too, I know the show be late, and a lot of people catch it on the replay. That's one thing when I'm actually doing the show, but it's another thing when people calling in and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want it to be where it was everybody's up all night and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do something just a little bit different so that we can get it in and have a good show. Do like maybe an hour, no more than 2, of just hearing from you guys and what you guys' thoughts are. Because for the most part, I've said my piece. Hold on, let me switch this. Hold on, why is that not there? There we go. All right, I've said my piece. So if you guys want to call in, I'm about to put the link up. The reason why I almost fucked around and just put the link in the description thing in the initial title, but I was smart. Aha. Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm not gonna be in the mood for no dumb shit tonight. If you ain't trying to have a conversation where we talking about facts, we're having an exchange of ideas, if we're not completing sentences, if you don't know what the fuck you want to say and the point you want to make, motherfucker, this ain't the show for you. I'm telling you that right now. Don't call in with no stupid shit. I got my stupid nigga timer right here. So I'm telling you right now, my patience, I told y'all niggas I wasn't fucking around no more on that stupid shit. So I got my stupid nigga timer right here. So if I hear some stupid shit going on, I'm going to hit the timer. And when your time is up, call is over. I'm not doing it. If we ain't going to have no real combo, ain't no point in doing it. I got my stupid nigga timer right here. So when I'm dealing with, right, Winter Walker. So when I'm dealing with a stupid nigga, I'm calling it what it is. Oh, man, you ain't got to disparage the black brothers. Nope, fuck that. Stupid nigga could be a white person, Hispanic, Asian, and a nigga. I'm just saying. If any of that stupid nigga shit come up, I'm going to put you on the timer and we're going to move the fuck on. Okay? Okay. All right. So without further ado, you know what? Let me just play the little fair use part just because I may have to refer back to the video. So I'm going to do that.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Yep, there it is. Y'all hear that shit? That's it right there. That's it right there. I did that, and there it is. I'll tell you right now, that's what it is. Let me go ahead and stop that. Change that. There we go. Yep, we got it. Yeah, buddy. Turn that down some. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, so I'm going to set up the show right now, and we're going to go ahead and get it started. I am going to also let's see if I can do it this way. I think I could just do it this way because the last time I did that, it didn't. Yeah, hold on 1 second. And also too, I will have the lines open in case you guys got some questions about any particular things as far as that's kind of related to this. So like stand your ground stuff, those kind of things. You got any questions like that? We can talk about that kind of stuff too. That's no problem. Y'all know I love to do that anyway. So we'll do that. And once I get this broadcast pre-recorded, y'all don't want to use that. We're gonna do a whole new broadcast. Yep. And let's get that for now. We're gonna call it Barry Washington. If you guys have not seen the video, let me do that while I set this up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play it for you guys in just 1 second. There we go. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys so you guys can check that out, and we will get it cracking. And I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna do the story first, and then I'll do that so you guys will know what's happening, and then you'll see what's going on, and then we'll get into it.
Ian Cranston has been charged with second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, assault, and unlawful use of a weapon. A California man who recently moved to Oregon has been charged with murder for fatally shooting a black man who allegedly complimented his white girlfriend outside of a local bar. On Thursday, September 30th, 27-year-old Ian Cranston was charged with second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, assault, and unlawful use of a weapon for the death of 22-year-old Barry Washington Jr. On September 19th, Washington reportedly approached a white woman outside the Capitol Club and gave her a compliment. The woman told Washington that she had a boyfriend. Deschutes County District Attorney John Hummel said the young man responded appropriately to her turning down his advances. Later that night, however, Washington became involved in a physical altercation outside of the bar with Cranston and other people he was with. Some words were exchanged, and some punches were thrown, Hummel said. At that point, Cranston reportedly pulled a gun out of his waistband and shot, striking Washington once. He was transported to a local hospital where he later passed away. Cranston was arrested that night on suspicion of second-degree manslaughter, but was later released after posting a $10,000 bond. Since the shooting, Hummel has received many calls from black people who were outraged that Cranston was out on bail. You described how uncomfortable you are walking the streets in Bend. Most chilling were your accounts of how the killing of Barry Washington impacted your children, the district attorney said in a statement on Thursday, September 30th. Washington's relatives posted on social media that the young man had been the target of racial harassment just the night before he was killed. The Central Oregon Daily News came under fire a week after the shooting for posting a video, which was given to them from Cranston's girlfriend, of onlookers laughing and using racial slurs against Washington as he laid on the sidewalk bleeding. Cranston is currently being held without bail, and Hummel is considering adding a hate crime charge against him. TFG New reporting.
There we go. Now for the actual incident.
Oh. Get the away from touch me. Get the
Hey, call the police! Hey, call the police!
Okay, you get a shot, and that's all you need to give up.
I gotta pause it because of that music, so you can't let it play for too long. It's only I gotta do it there like 10 seconds, so it won't give me no music strike. But I'll let you finish it.
Hit me.
How, nigga, my last album was The Chronic. Nigga, how you getting shot and still Drake come on? I have no idea. That's just one of those things in life where it just happens. I don't get it. But I tell you, that's so fun. I don't never want to get shot and some music like that come on. It's like you at a party, you talking shit, and you get shot, pow! And the motherfuckers like Snoop on like, oh no, Big Snoop Dogg. You like, man, I'm getting shot like that. I'm just saying, I don't never want to get shot like that. It's like you at a party, you arguing with some niggas or something, you get shot, pow, Hail Mary. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? Ride, da, 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 da. It's like, damn. Like, who want to get shot and get shot like that? Like, how you get shot and a song come on that's gangster than a motherfucker? It's like, I don't want to go that way. Like, if I get shot, I want something like, I'm outside somewhere, a nigga get the drop on me, pow, nigga shoot me. I want it to be like, I feel like going on. I want something like that to come on. Not still Dre. God damn. It's like I want to be going down and be feeling the song too. Like, feel like going on. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Right, nigga get shot and he watching Life. Pow!
The upper room.
You like,
With Jesus.
upper room, come on. I don't want to get shot like that. I just don't. I want to get shot and it be some real nice, caring shit to come on. Or I just want a bunch of motherfuckers hollering and screaming. Nigga, I get shot, pow, oh! That's how I'm gonna sound. That's how I want to get shot. That's what I want to have happen to me. I don't want it to be where it's just some gangster shit come on. I'm walking down the street. I'm at the gas station or something. Nigga get the drop on me and pow, and it's a game till the things come out. Hang out till your brains hang out. I don't want that to happen. I just don't. I don't want to go out like that. Please don't let me die like that. Not with no gangster shit in the background. Woo-hoo-hoo. Cause you're fucking with a gangster nigga. Now, if I'm killing somebody like that, then yeah, that's what I want. That last note, I'm gonna stand up over you before I dump that last one in you. Like, think it's a game till the things come out. Yeah, nigga. Thought you was gonna steal my car, nigga. What? Woo-hoo-hoo. Cause you're fucking with a gangster nigga. That's what I want to have happen. That's what I want. Not no other shit. Just saying. Hey, Kwame Brown just stopped by. This nigga had this is the best he could come up with. Now, I'm just a small YouTuber with a little bitty channel, but I do work hard for my content. And this nigga came over here and said, Tammy, little sister, act just like him, just more corny. Yeah, but you're watching me. And also from Kew Gardens and getting by on my content. I'm just saying, you watching me, the little guy. Why are you watching the little guy? I mean, hey, man, I'm just in my own little corner of YouTube land doing my own little broadcast and you came over here to see me. I'm just saying, man, it is what it is. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's something to me. I don't know. Maybe there's something about me, that you like, but I'm just saying, it is what it is. But I'm going to say this too about this whole thing, about the whole shooting. And let me make sure that let me go ahead and put that up here. And I'm going to put the whatchamacallit out. Did I put it in the chat? Yeah, I did. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to say this about it. number one, I don't think that this young man should have died from this. I just don't. I don't think he should have died. However, I understand why he did. I really do. Because there is an aspect of this, and a lot of this happens a lot of times when there's violence and there's discrepancies amongst, people, whether you black, white, or whatever. There's another aspect to this that we all know, but a lot of people will not admit. They just won't admit what it is that really is taking place. And the fact that this dude literally, he overstepped his boundaries. He did. He went too far. He kept fucking with this dude woman, because in his own mind, he felt that he could whoop this dude ass. He felt that if worse comes to worse, I can whoop this dude ass. I can beat this dude ass. White boy ain't gonna do. And I'm just telling you this because of the niggas that I know, the times I've seen it. This is what it is. I'll whoop that nigga's ass. White boy ain't gonna do shit. This fat white boy, I will fuck him up. And in all actuality, he did. He gave him some binks. He hit him with he dropped some Fifth Ward bees on him. He really did. He dotted Barry's eye and Ian's eye, and Ian took he took them wallops. He took his lumps, but he came back. And he came back with that robot. And when he pulled that robot out on him and went to whoop, 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 pow. That was the one thing that I bet you good old Barry wasn't anticipating. He didn't think, number one, obviously, that this white boy had a gun. And most importantly, he didn't think that this white boy, if he did have one, that he'd use it. Because he wouldn't have done what he did. That whole thing about them trying to make this a thing to where, oh, he just was complimenting this man's woman. Niggas don't do that. All this shit they'll try to tell you, and this narrative that they'll try to paint, niggas don't compliment niggas' women, people, men's women. We just don't. We will talk about your woman amongst each other. Damn, she fine. Damn, she had ass. Damn, you got some big titties. Damn, did you see that dress? Niggas will say that, but niggas will not come and step to you and your girl and say some shit like, man, I just want to tell you, brother, your woman is very nice. And that come from a real place, a sincere place. It's some fuck shit behind it. It really is. When niggas do shit like that, it's fuck shit behind it. And the fact that nigga not only did it once, but he did it twice. You don't need to compliment a man's woman not once, but you damn sure don't need to do it twice. How did he know it was his woman? Great question to ask. She told him, I'm here with my man. No, thank you. Nigga, I'm good. Get your black ass away. I don't like niggas. I can't stand niggas. I don't fuck niggas. Nigga, I don't like you. Whatever the hell you want to say. She didn't give him no play at all. She wasn't like, oh, you can, if you can take me from him, I guess I'll go with you. Wasn't none of that shit. She was doing her thing. He came up to her and he was like, hey. She was like, hey, I'm good. Nope. And then later on, I guess while they were leaving, my man gonna do what? Push the envelope. He gonna press his way forward and do the shit again. Somebody joined, but then they left. I hope that, well, you know what? Probably was a troll, so good. But that's exactly what he did. And the fact that he did the shit, it led to a series of unfortunate events that led to his ass dying. And this should be a hit me with the Liberty Snickers. And this should be a message to all of us, and especially to niggas. Stop fucking with people. If the girl says no, she means no. You don't have to press the issue. You don't have to add nothing. You don't have to say, well, I'm going to try one more time, but she just so fine, dog. You just leave it alone. You leave it alone. I personally have never been one to ever want to approach a woman when she's with somebody else. I don't care if it's a dude and they ain't together. I don't care if it's a dude and they, even if it's a dude and the dude might seem kind of gay. Unless he's flaming like what you say, girl, unless he doing that, I'm good. Even if he's dressed effeminate or if he's dressed, a little, I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I don't want that. I don't want to go to that point to where if it is right, if it is what I think it is, then now I'm overstepping. Just saying. So it's one of those things to where you really have to just be respectful. And if we have a lot of respect for each other, at least just basic common respect, then it wouldn't be that way. See, even he tried to say men get disrespectful when you say you have someone. That's very true. That's very true. And that's why women should carry a gun so they can shoot a nigga in the chest, just like this nigga Barry got shot in the chest, because niggas will. I can tell you flat out, niggas hate, especially when a nigga may be a little high, a little drunk, or a nigga just may be out with his boys feeling real good about himself because he got there with numbers, and niggas feel like they can do and say whatever the fuck they want, but when they get rejected, now they on some, oh nigga, I'm gonna fuck somebody else shit. Real talk. I've seen that. I've seen bitches get smacked. I've seen bitches get jumped on. I've seen bitches, man, I'm gonna tell you, I saw a girl one time. We out, let me tell this story real quick, then I bring in this the caller. We are at Goldblatt's. It's a Saturday night. Niggas out there just cruising in the parking lot where Goldblatt's is on Stony Island. Most of you niggas from Chicago, y'all know what I'm talking about. Right down the street from the White Castles on 79th, you go a little further down, big dumbass parking lot where Goldblatt's used to be. In that parking lot, niggas out there with their cars, niggas just hanging out, drinking your little drink or whatever, walking around, and niggas that's in their cars, they cruising around the lot, showing off their sounds and their lights on their cars and all that shit, right? Two girls, and it looked like she was in her man's car because it was like a two-door Regal or some shit like that. And it was decent, had some little rims on it, little music, Two girls sitting in the car, and they just cruising with everybody else. And it's maybe about 250 niggas outside, just out there cooling out, kicking it. And we sitting outside just chilling. Chicks riding around. 4 dudes is walking around, and the cars coming this way, and they walking. Y'all see the little hands walking like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So they cruising at 2 miles an hour, so everybody sees you. They cruising very slow, so you can literally like talk to somebody. And one of the guys was like, "Hey, what's up, shawty? Can I get your number?" And the girl was like, "I shit you not." She was like, "No, thank you. I'm good." The nigga was like, "Fuck you then, bitch." And she was like, "Damn." She was like, "Well, fuck you." My man then turns around, takes a running start, puts his hand on top of the hood, not the hood, but the top of the car, hoists his legs up, and kicks this bitch in the face, the chick who's driving. He literally took a running start, put his hands up on top of the car, boosted himself up, all in the same motion, and kicked her. He kicked her so hard that everybody that was probably within a 100-foot radius heard it. We showed up there because we had like fucking box seats to this motherfucking event. And when you heard it, it was like, pow! And then he kicked her literally dead in the face, like right in this area. That foot, that Air Force One came and he got all this. Because she immediately just screamed and was holding her face. And you can hear the, that's what you heard. And everybody else was like, damn! And that nigga just kept walking like wasn't shit happening. But the nigga did the shit because he got rejected. Now, the nigga was dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong. Alex said, was there's 250, you won't see me. Yeah, but that was back in my young Thundercat days. So I was out there strapped. I ain't getting no book. Nigga, I was a hood rapper and all that shit. So we was out there on the scene. But that's a whole nother life. But it was like, damn, dude, you went and did all that just because a bitch said no. No, thank you. I'm good. She got a fuck you. And then you went and did a motherfucking jumping kick into her face. And it's like, God damn, that's the kind of shit that happens. And it's like, and it is fucked up for women, especially women that are very attractive. It really is, because y'all will suffer those fates and will get fucked up just because you didn't give a nigga a number or you didn't want to lead a nigga on. And that is some female trait shit to me with niggas nowadays. I would rather a woman just be like, I'm good, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, I don't like dark niggas. Nigga, I don't like fat niggas. I don't like ugly niggas. I don't like niggas with straight teeth. Nigga, you too lame. I'd rather have that right up front and be done so I can move on than to get that extra energy to where a motherfucker is doing some fuck shit and got you looking like, well, damn. Why would you even give me your number? Or why would you even talk to me? Or why would you even? It's just, man, that nigga went and really fucked her up for no reason. But that shit happens. That shit happens. All right, let's go. So we got, what's this dude? This dude's name is Smutty. All right, we're going to see how this go.
Yo, young boy. Hello?
Yep, go ahead. You're on the air, sir.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this event that happened, it brings up memories growing up in Philadelphia where, people, I'd shoot the guy too because, these, black people, they just don't know when to stop when it comes to fighting. It's like, as soon as they fall and hit the ground, they're trying to beat them up or something. They don't know how to stop. They just keep going and going and going. And they'll try to take the person's dignity and smash their head into the ground before they know it. Even if they want to or not, they kill them or put them in a really bad place. And I've seen that so many times. There's no impulse control in that.
I do have to agree with that. There is a thing where, we all know, just being in the hood, if you will, we all know that one of the things you don't want to do in a fight is go to the ground, because the next thing that comes is the stomping. But in this situation, and you there with your girl and another friend, what would you have done?
Well, it's like from personal experiences and just generally just even from last year, the average person with what they've come across and like understand what's going on in reality in these areas, and like coming across certain types of black people, it's like you just can't take no chances anymore. So like, brutal force like that is pretty much needed, but it's mostly trying to get out of there as soon as possible. Like, don't put yourself in that situation. You can't relax. Never relax. You gotta mind the people that are coming close to you and who you're surrounding yourself with.
So do you think that once the exchange started, do you think there's anything that Ian could have done differently to avoid the final outcome?
Yeah, he could have probably pulled his girl away and was like, let's get out of here. But at the same time, we're living in America. It's like the population of these types of people are high. So, when can we have our places of safety? We can't always keep like running away from these people. These people have to be held accountable. And,
so essentially what you're saying is that if somebody came, well, not somebody, if a black person came and you were walking down the street or walking in Walmart and, attempted to hit on your girl, you would just pull your gun out and just shoot him in the chest.
Well, no, not the part of attempting to hit on the girl. I think it was the factor of the aggression and just the general, even in the video, the general demeanor where it's like he thought he was getting clowned on because they were rejecting him, and then he's like putting his hands up and he's like treating the girl like, oh, I can like shove her out of the way, like I can just like, you know, mess with her and everything. And then as soon, you know, if that behavior is being exemplified, it's like this guy will probably take it to another step where if he's showing so much disrespect, he's probably willing to like beat you up, or if you even attempt to, you know, tell him to back off or anything. Like, these people have seen this so many times. You know, there's so many clips on the internet. There's so many interactions where it's like, just from that type of disrespect, like with black people, it can just jump so quickly to like, oh, they're just saying disrespectful stuff. To if you talk back to them, you're just going to get your head smashed in.
So if
and it's going to escalate to the point of.
So would you
death,
do the same?
probably.
Would you do the same thing if it was a white person?
No, because black people act totally different than the average white person.
No. I'm saying white boy is at the bar and he comes up, hollers at your girl. Your girl refuses him and says, no, thank you, I'm good. And then you guys are leaving. Same white boy comes up. And
oh yeah, no, yeah. If they're exemplifying the same behavior where they're going super aggro, yeah, most likely. Like if it just goes from dude's disrespectful and he's acting really trashy and he's trying to like step up to me and whoever. It's you know, if you don't want to get in a fist fight or even want to take the risk of even going to blows and bad shit happening, it's like, you know, that's what people feel like they need to come to now. Not to escalate it, but in terms of like just finishing, and so it doesn't get any worse, because people are taking a lot of risk with the brutalities that they're showing to each other in terms of street fight, just nightlife in general. So, nightlife has been gotten really bad.
So here's my thing. Number one, there's a point when, you know, when you decide to go out into the world, there's a risk that you take.
Yeah,
being out in the world, there's a risk that you take. Now, being out in the world and you actually have aggro. Aggro means, you know, being aggressive, right? Yeah. Okay. But somebody just asked in the chat what that was. That's what I thought it was. So aggro means aggressive. But being out in the world, there's a certain level of danger that you take, whether you get robbed, whether somebody jumps a curb and runs you over by accident, or whatever the case may be. A piece of a building could fall on you, could die. So there's risks you take. However, when you have a firearm and you choose to carry that firearm, there is a possibility that you may have to use that firearm, but there's also a responsibility that goes along with that. And being a responsible firearm carrier, do you think that there's anything that you should, you know, do before you get to that point to where you just shoot somebody because they put hands on you?
Yeah, but yeah, obviously there should be a certain amount of responsibility, but like I said earlier, there's no places of like all the places of safety and civility have just gotten so bad that like people are just like, yeah, I'm not gonna just like, can I not go anywhere anymore? Like, look at all these like all the cities. It's like, look at all the places in all the cities in America. It's like you can't even have a good nightlife without the risk of like the worst atrocities happening. And it's not like some like once in a while thing where it's like, oh, Jack the Ripper, you know, in England, the Jack the Ripper, like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in 100 years. It's like, this is like every other night where it's like
so
people getting it.
I get that. And I guess the point that I'm getting to is, you know, when you take on that responsibility and you're wielding a power, you know, to have a tool where you can take someone's life, it's not just you taking on what's going on in the world, but there's a certain level of responsibility that comes along with you having that type of power. So it's like, because like I said in this, I understand why things got the way that they got to and what happened, but I believe that there's something that he could have done. Ian could have literally just presented his gun and told the dude, hey man, this shit is over. You done already hit me in the eye. Get the fuck out of here because I don't want to kill you over this. And that was never done. He just went straight to click, click, pow, and that's it. So it's like, that's, I guess, where the whole thing of him having a case, him getting charged with murder and all that.
Yeah,
That's where the
the
trouble's gonna
legalities
come
are going to come down on
with
him,
him
but
on
in
that.
terms of but in terms of the empathy that like the general population, like look at the state of the internet. Like pretty much as soon as a big video like this comes out, like the comments are being swarmed even for the average person, where they're like, yeah, shit has gotten so bad and these people act so reckless now. It's like we gotta these people just have to be whipped into shape and disciplined and know they can't be fucked with people like this. Like these are one of the moments. In legality, yes, but in terms of the general like existential crisis a lot of people feel like they're going through in terms of these problems, it's like they can't. Yeah. No one's going to take those risks anymore. It's gotten too bad.
I understand where you're going with it. However, I guess my only disagreement with that is when you know better, you do better. Not to say that you can completely avoid this in something like this happening, but you being the one essentially with the power to take someone's life, there should be a certain level of responsibility that you have with that, whether it's training, knowing how to handle yourself once you wield that power. It's like that's the thing that I see missing in this interaction. Because being able to, should someone who carries a firearm know something about, how to de-escalate situations or know some type of tactics to de-escalate? I believe so. Just like you need to have a gun safety. You need to know that your gun is out. He could have pulled that gun and could have had the intention on just presenting it, but due to, poor gun safety or not well-practiced gun safety, could have shot him by accident. I could
actually agree on the point that he may have like when he said dick licker and he's like, get the fuck away from her. Like we don't even know if he like pulled it out and had it at his waist. It wasn't just him, So it may have been that scenario, which probably wasn't the proper way, but he's probably just getting ready for some bullshit because he's probably seen like a lot of people experience this. It's like they've seen it 1,000 times and they're just getting ready because they know once you call them out on something, they start their shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, from a legal standpoint, if it turned into that, it's like it's not going to look good for him. But
yeah, I personally think from the legal standpoint, I think he's in trouble. I think he's in trouble not just because of the climate that we're in and the politics that are involved, but I think he's in trouble just from a tactical standpoint to where you didn't, because you had that power, you didn't, escalate to that use of force the proper way. Yeah. And I think that that's something that everyone should have to do. You should and I think that would have, in that instance, would have stopped. It's like, yeah, do I want to protect myself? Absolutely. Do I want to be prepared? Absolutely. But I'm not gonna be in a situation to where I'm just gonna be just quick to shoot a person with no warning, with no, hey, stop, hey, let's not do this, hey, I'm trying to leave. I'm not just gonna do that because my intention is not to just kill someone just because I can. And I think that what Ian didn't understand is that he was in that position and failed to escalate to that level of force properly.
Yeah, I think that's why I say I can like empathize with the situation, just like the many situations we see. It's like there's amongst white people especially, there's an existential dread of like we can't go anywhere safely, or like we seem like we're like being targeted, and just generally, we understand how like black people have conducting themselves for a few generations, and like we just like, are we going to fight back and like allow it to just keep happening? Are we going to keep being the victim? Or are we going to like take power in our own hands? Because the accountability has been lost in our system, and just generally a population, even just the mob mentality, and just what's that psychological thing where people just like watch. The people are just watching. Nobody steps in and does anything.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no ability and stuff.
And what you just said, though, I think that's the point. It's like you taking matters into your own hands. There's a certain level of responsibility that comes along with that I would want everyone to understand. It's not just a black and white thing. It's not just hey, this is the time we're in thing. Yeah, understand what you're dealing with. Understand what time you're in and how the climate of the environment that you live in is. However, you still need to have that responsibility piece to where not just what you're doing, but why you're doing it. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that got missed here. But I
Yeah.
thank you for the call, man. That was pretty good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna troll me, but he was all right. He was decent. He had a different opinion. Kind of seemed a little weird at first, but it was all right. I was all right. I get it. I'm gonna bring in Elliot. Go ahead, Elliot. Hold on.
Hey, what's going on?
Hold up. Wait. Look, what you need to do, Elliot, is close out of YouTube, and the only thing you should have open is the StreamYard. That's it. If YouTube is on, if any other computer, any other phone, or anything is on, turn that off. And the only thing that should be on is just the camera and StreamYard. Still got it going.
That in now.
Still got it going.
All right. So here's what you need to do, Elliot. You need to close out of everything and only click on, only thing you should have open should be the StreamYard. So if you got YouTube open, which it sounds like it does, close out YouTube. And then it should just be you and StreamYard. All other apps should be closed.
I did.
Okay.
Better now.
I still a little echo. But go ahead. Let's see how quick we go. We'll just be quick. Go ahead.
Brian, you're doing a very good job at your show. And I like
brother, you are chopping up.
And
You got the karate chop going, transformer.
Is that better?
More than meets the eye. All right, let's see. Try it again.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. See, I've been a member. I've been subscribed to your UG of A channel for quite some time, and actually, I decided to invest in myself, and I became an NRA instructor. And what you guys just touched on just a few minutes ago was he did have a way to de-escalate. And one thing that I tell my students is just because you're concealed, you can make it obvious that you're concealing. And I don't think that the gentleman that's in trouble now, I don't think that he took that opportunity to. I mean, I appendage carry, and if I'm in a situation, the first thing I do, once I get that feeling, I rest my thumb, I rest the palm of my hand right on it, and let everyone know. Oh yeah, okay, he's got it right there.
Right. And
I know it's easily accessible. Now, if that other person makes that move and causes me to pull that out, at that point, I feel I've given at least visible warning that things could go south.
Right. And I think that's a great point too. It's like a lot of people don't have that training. I mean, like, because of the training that I've had and the exposure that I've had in just law enforcement, I know how to do things like your posture, the inflection of your voice,
right,
using your hand gestures and things like that, creating space and things like that. That's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know, that fortunately enough I do know. But it's like those are the things that taking a training class is what is something. It's something that benefits you. Taking those, not just getting your class and you got your license and you're good. No, you need to go to training classes and training courses, as somebody who's a credible source that can actually teach you those kind of things. Because when you are in those situations, what do? And it's,
right.
And it's not very many people that carry firearms that actually have that training, to just say, well, man, what do I do when I got somebody loud talking to me? Or I got somebody that's drunk. Sometimes you have situations where you just need to leave. You need to be the one that's disengaging, leaving, walking away, power walking away, jogging away, whatever the case may be. That may be a recourse for you. It may sound like you're cowering or something, but most of the time there could be situations where that could be the thing to do.
You're right. I mean, I tell my students to always try to avoid this situation because I mean, at the end of the day, if it were me in that situation, I'd be going home with my Springfield XDS still on my side. I'd be going home a little bit earlier than what I planned on, but I'm not going to lose my gun. I'm not going to lose my freedom for a little while. I'm not going to lose my job. I'm not going to lose every last little bit of savings that I have to try to defend myself, even if I was in the right. I've seen people lose everything. Everything.
And that's very true too. I mean, you got to think about the after effects if you ever do have to shoot somebody. I mean, the likelihood of you having, even if everything works out from the criminal side, you still have a civil lawsuit opportunity that's more than likely going to come, because if you have any type of money, any type of, finances or anything, people will come after it. I mean, look at what people are doing now when, they get into a car accident or the police arrest them. The first thing they're going to do is call a lawyer so that they can sue. And that's definitely going to happen with you if you do sue. Even if you kill the person, that person's family can still file a civil lawsuit. And they're going to find out if you got any money, how much money you got. I mean, you could be like Jason Gunn. Jason Gunn is a millionaire. He got millions of dollars. He don't show it, but he got millions of dollars. So you never know what could happen if somebody find out his financials. They coming after him. You know what I'm saying? It's like now Jason got to spend some of his millions to try to get out of this thing. But those kind of things will happen. So it's like, yes, you want to first and foremost avoid the criminal aspect of it, but then you definitely are going to have to go through the civil aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have those things like insurance in place. Make sure you have those things like a lawyer, in place or on retainer, whatever the case may be. It's like I learned that just from the streets, years ago when I was young, and the OGs it was introducing, just talking to us about the streets. You out here doing wrong, you doing dirt. Having a lawyer on retainer, it has its benefits. It does that, and a lot of people, I'm not trying to, promote the drug life, but man, you making thousands of dollars, selling drugs every day, and you pushing weight, whatever the case may be. Why wouldn't you pay $300 or $500 a month to a lawyer for it as a retainer? So if something does go wrong, you just making a phone call and he coming and taking care of everything for you. You spending $300 to $500 in a weekend at the club. You spending $300 to $500, just going to get some gym shoes for the day. So it's like those kind of things we don't invest in because we don't worry about, legal aspects of stuff until we get locked up. Until we get served.
You're right. It's not a priority. It's not.
It's not.
Right.
Just like with us black folks and insurance. We don't worry about insurance till somebody dead. We, instead of State Farm, we go and use GoFundMe now. Or we
GoFundMe. I was just about to say that.
Something like that. So it's like those are the kind of things that we really need to just keep in mind. But yeah, you made a great point, man. You definitely need to know your tactics to de-escalate situations, and knowing what you're going to do, having that plan B and all that kind of stuff. So, man, I appreciate you calling, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I'm going to get back to driving this truck, man. You take care, man. I'm going to enjoy it.
Be safe out there, brother.
Take care.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was pretty good. Good call. Good call. Hold on. Wait. We got too much going on here. Let's turn that off. There we go. But yeah, those are things that we really need to make sure that we are aware of, because you never know. I got insurance right now. What is it? Easy? We got USCCA or USCA, whatever it is, NCAA, one of them. But I got it right now, and I'm paying that, what is it, like $40 a month, for me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because if in the event something does happen, I want us to be, able to have some resources. You know what I'm saying? It's like being able to have those resources, that shit matters. You shoot somebody, a lot of people don't even know what the process is when you do shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? You go, you shoot somebody, click, click, pow. Person's laid out, they gone, whatever the case. They got the paramedics pumping on their chest, whatever the case may be. You don't just get to just go home. You have to go and talk to the police. A lot of people don't realize this, but you gonna go to jail. They're gonna put the cuffs on you. They're gonna put you in the back of the car and they're gonna take you to jail. That's what's gonna happen. The police, a lot of people don't understand this either. The police are not on your side. Police are not on your side. Yes, you may have done the justified thing, but police are not on your side. So you have to realize that, hey, you get into a shooting, the police show up, they're gonna ask you questions, they're gonna ask, hey, what happened? And what you need to know how to do is to say, officers, I am more than willing to cooperate with you, and I'll be more than happy to do so once I have my lawyer. And that's it. Well, we just want to ask you, what was going on? Can you kind of just tell us? None of that. Why? Because they clearly tell you anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. May not be used by the police per se, but it could be used by a prosecuting attorney. It could be used by the civil suit family that's suing attorney. All of that stuff becomes evidence in the case against your ass. So you have to know that. It sounds crazy, it sounds harsh, and it's like, why would somebody who's so pro-police would say something? Shut your fucking mouth and just go to jail. Wait for your lawyer to come. That's what you need to do. And any lawyer will tell you that. We can cooperate with the police, but don't you say a goddamn word to the police, except for I want my lawyer. More than willing to cooperate, sir, when my lawyer is present. That lets them know, hey, conversation's over. He's asked for a lawyer. Now the next question is, what lawyer do I get? That's why you should have insurance like that. I'm sitting here promoting the shit out of USCCA. Promoting the shit out of them. They ain't even giving me nothing. So it's like, that's what you should be able to say that so that you can say, hey, look, when this shit goes down, it's like, man, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my lawyer. Lawyer's on the way. Lawyer gonna call me. Lawyer gonna show up. Hey, we all good. That's what you want to be able to do. Because if you don't, then you got to realize that you talking to the lawyer because you so frazzled. Oh, I don't know what happened. Or I ain't want to do it. Or he was coming into my house. He was coming at me, man. You don't want to do none of that. You don't want to do none of that because all of that stuff can be interpreted differently when a prosecuting attorney is on the other side of that courtroom trying to say you did this or trying to lead a jury to say you did that or a judge to think you did something different. Just saying. That's the kind of stuff that will come back and bite you in the ass just because of the evidence that's there. And it's not, like I said, when you do give your deposition, when you do go talk to the police, or if you talk to the police, based on what your lawyer tells you, that's how you should proceed. Because that's the professional, that's the person who's hired to keep your ass out of jail and to keep your ass from having to pay any type of settlement or whatever the case may be, or any type of damages. And if you don't do something like that, then hey, you're putting yourself at the mercy of other people who can literally just screw your ass over just because they got a crying mama on the stand or they got somebody cousin who crying on the stand, regardless of the treacherous shit that this person may have done or may have been trying to do. They won't see that as a jury or as a judge. They'll just see pretty much what they're looking at right now in the courtroom. Some woman sitting on the stand crying, he had 9 kids, and them 9 kids now ain't got no daddy. And not to say that they'll think that this person's innocent, but they'll think, oh man, he got 9 kids, or maybe we should give them something. Maybe we should help them out something. Well, let's just say, we're ruling their favor, give them $30,000. Yeah, well, that $30,000 is coming out of your goddamn pension. Or that $30,000 is coming out of your house. You got to take a loan out against your house to pay that shit off. Or that $30,000 is coming out of your paycheck every month or every week. You get paid for the next 15 years. That shit happens. And that shit will happen to you. And you'll be like, damn, I can't believe this. I was just protecting myself and now I'm paying for it. Yep, that's how fucked up our judicial system is. Not to say it always works out like that, but it definitely can. Calvin said, Brian, if you shoot someone, you can't leave the scene either. Correct. You stay there. You look, this is what happened. Let me walk you through this real quick. You get into an altercation, somebody breaking in your house, somebody arguing, you fighting or whatever the case may be, you have to pull your weapon and you shoot somebody. Once that person is shot, you're protecting yourself or you're protecting someone else from grave bodily harm or from, death or whatever the case may be. Now you need to call the police. Once the area is secure, you need to call the police. You need to call the police and just say, hey, somebody's been shot. I need the police here. Here's my address and my location. And they show up. Once you hear the sirens, once the police are coming there on scene, what you need to do, and please remember this, you need to holster your gun and keep your hands up. So you hear the wee, 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 dude is dead or she dead. The person who was bothering you, they dead and they laid out. Or if they still rolling around, get somewhere where it's safe. But you need to holster your firearm. If you don't have a holster on you, which could happen, take that gun and place it on the ground away from you. When the police show up, the first thing they should see are the palm of your hands. Not you like this, not you like this, like, man, these motherfuckers, man, I can't believe this nigga. No, you need to be like this. They may ask you to get on your knees. They may ask you to put your hands behind your head. They may ask you to lay down, you black motherfucker. Whatever the case may be, you need to do it. But they need to pull up on site with your hands up, just like you can sit on the curb and wait for this motherfucker. You sitting on the curb and you smoking a square. When them motherfuckers roll up on the corner of your block, drop that square, put your hands up. That's what you do. Put your fucking hands up. Keep your hands up. The reason why I'm telling you this is because police officers are only hearing one thing. Someone with a gun done shot somebody. That's it. Somebody with a gun done shot somebody. I don't know who's the bad guy. I don't know who's the good guy. Now, if you are not the person that is calling the police, your girlfriend calling, your baby mama is calling, your cousin is calling, your mama is calling, y'all need to give active descriptions of who the good guy is. My husband just shot somebody that broke into the house. My husband got on a Bears jersey with number 34 on it. Is Walter Payton. I'm just saying, that's what you need to do. He is the good guy. That's my husband. Do not shoot him. And still, you need to have your hands up. Because police officers, when we arrive on the scene, we don't know who the bad guy is. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to sort all this shit out. But we're going to get everybody in handcuffs first. The motherfucker who shot, the motherfucker who apparently did the shooting, or anybody else around there. So don't have your gun in your hand. Don't be having your gun pointing on the dude. Don't do none of that. Soon as that motherfucker show up, drop your gun or holster your gun, put your hands up before they get out the car. Don't wait for them to tell you. Don't wait for them to give you a hint. No. Gun up, holster up, hands up. As soon as they get out the car, they already see we got a nigga with his hands up. Let's put him in handcuffs. Right, exactly, Jason. Nigga pull that gun out, want to explain. Nigga got his gun out like, yeah, see, this the nigga right here that I just shot, nigga. This motherfucker was trying to get in my house with my grandbabies. I'm in the house with my grandbabies. This nigga trying to come in my crib. I'm like, what the fuck? How you gonna just break up in my shit? Man, these motherfuckers crazy out here. Don't do that. No. You don't want to do that. Shout out to my man David. Hit your boy with $10. Appreciate you, brother. But you don't want to do that because all we gonna see is a motherfucker with a gun. I'm on my way, Clay Boss. On my way to it. The second thing you don't want in your hands is what, people? Your cell phone. Yes, because it's a black or silver shiny device too. I don't give a damn if you got it bling blinged out or if you got it all black like this. When I pull up, or when the police pull up, you don't want to have shit in your hands. Period. You don't want to have a flag. You don't want to have no bubble gum. You don't want to have no phone. You don't want to have no billy club. You don't want to have no can of air freshener. You don't want to have shit in your hands. I'm just saying, because you never know what that can be perceived as. Just like that dude who was running from the police, going to get to his running to his mama house with his phone out. They telling you to put your hands up, put your hands up. You turn around with your phone, they gonna light your ass up because it's motherfucker 1 o'clock in the morning and we can't see shit. You in the backyard of your grandmama house, dark as fuck, and you swinging around with a phone in your hand. Just saying. You don't want to have shit in your hand. Police, and you could be the motherfucker by yourself calling the police. What you do is when the motherfuckers pull up, police is here, ma'am, I'm getting off the phone, or leave the phone on. Set that motherfucker on the ground. By the time the police get out the car, don't be on the phone like, hold on, officer. Yeah, they here now. I'm about to hang up. No. When they pull up, by the time them police officers hit that door, boom, 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 and they got that leg up getting out. By the time they do that, you shouldn't have shit in your hands and they should be seeing the palm of your hands. That's it. That's it and that's all. You don't want to say, well, let me call my granny. Well, let me call my baby mama. I got to call my kids. Motherfucker, wait. All of that will get taken care of in due time. You just shot a motherfucker. It's some shit we as law enforcement got to sort out first. So your baby, your cousin, your mama and them, anybody that you want to call and talk to, that shit's going to wait. And once we get through, once we get it all sorted out, you'll get your phone call, you get to call your lawyer and all that good stuff. You will get to do all of that. But I'm telling you right now, don't have shit in your hands. By the time them police officers hit your block, you see them lights. By the time they pull up and stop rolling, your hands should not only be empty, but they should be up. That's all I'm telling you. Remember that. If y'all don't remember shit else from the night, know that's what you need to do. If you had a Walmart, you had a Texaco, you had whatever the fuck you had, a QT, because you know shit go down at the QT gas station. That's what you want to do. Make sure that. Cap, what did he say? When do you know when you must use deadly force? Another good question. When you or someone around you is in danger of losing their life or grave bodily harm. Not somebody getting smacked, not somebody getting pushed, somebody getting choked, potentially yes. Death or grave bodily harm. Somebody getting beat with a pipe, yes. Somebody getting hit with a bat, yes. Somebody beating their bitch with a bat. They beating their bitch with a bat. That's some house music shit there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But somebody getting beat with a bat, stick, stabbed. Those are things that can cause death or grave bodily harm. Yes. A motherfucker, like the caller said, a motherfucker on the ground and their head getting stomped on. Death or grave bodily harm. Yes. Yes. And there needs to be evidence that supports that. Not just I thought he was about to pull out a knife. You didn't see no knife? I thought he had a gun. You ain't had no gun? You don't want to be there. And that's why when you see situations where people be like, oh, well, they pulled out a gun, but by the time they pulled out the gun, the motherfucker shot him. Hey, sometimes shit happens like that. Sometimes it could be, well, hey, you didn't get to it in time. Sometimes somebody can get the drop on you. You never know. But whenever you decide to use deadly force, you need to make sure that you can check them 2 boxes. Cool? Cool. So, it looks like, hey, I didn't have too many people that wanted to call and talk about this. That's cool. We had a couple of callers. See, Sif said, I've been stabbed and this sucks. I am definitely afraid of getting stabbed. That's why I don't fuck around with people with knives. That 21-foot rule and just what people have gone through with getting stabbed, man, I don't ever want to do. I remember one of my boys I grew up with, Rasan, he told a story about him getting stabbed. And it's like, man, I'm not dealing with that. Just the pain about all of that shit, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have no parts of it. But it's just one of those things where I'm afraid of needles and all that type of shit. So I don't ever want to be stabbed. But I'm just saying that those things that when they do occur, you need to take into account the totality of the circumstances so that you will know that when you're using deadly force, that it is warranted, period. Stand your ground laws and all that kind of stuff. That's great stuff too. Castle doctrine, where you get to protect your castle and all that kind of stuff. That is great. Those are great laws to have, but you definitely need to make sure that when you do use deadly force, that you can say, hey, death or grave bodily harm was imminent. It was definitely in effect. So those are things that are very important. What did Dion Prime say, Brian? If we shoot a ninja and we wrong, should we carry a drop gun? God damn, you ain't shit. Dion Prime over on the UGOA. He bogus. He said, should we carry a drop gun? You ain't shit. And this nigga's the police. I guess so. Make sure the serial number's filed off of it. Oh, wait, we got John Stokes, who just became a relationship rehab subscriber, and he done joined the membership. Hey, John, you are on a new level.
I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new.
Yeah, buddy. Shout out to you. Salute, sir. I appreciate it. Boy, that shit funny. You ain't shit for that, Dion. He didn't keep that drop gun. Make sure you get the tape on the handle so it don't track the fingerprint. Make sure you load it with your gloves on so there ain't no fingerprint on the shells. And make sure the serial number's filed off so they can't trace that shit. So yes, there go your drop gun rules. Boy, I tell you, that was good. But I also want to give a shout out to my boy. Oh, he just hit me up with $20. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and run through the make sure ain't nobody else hit me on the donation side of the game. We gonna get on up out of here. This was pretty good. Nice quick show. We had about an hour and a half, somewhere around there. Yeah, about an hour and a half. So that's good. Good. Thank you. Give a shout out to Bert Weezy. All right, Bert Weezy, hit your boy with the $10. That's what's up. Also, give a shout out to Eddie. Gotta hit your boy with $23. He says you speak the truth, you speak the motherfucking truth, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I try. Shout out to Patricia. Hit your boy with $9 as well. Thank you so much. And Eric, hit your boy with yeah, I'm gonna say Eric because then they won't know who it is. Hit your boy with $9 too. And yeah, Glenn already shouted out her. That was 9 days. But yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate you guys hitting your boy up. Let's go ahead and check out this Cash App, and we gonna get it on up out of here. Yep, I got my man Dion. Hit your boy with $20. Thank you, sir. That's what's up. And let's see who else. Hey, if y'all are still watching, or if you're watching this on the replay, you can definitely go ahead and hit that Cash App. It works. Even when the show has already been recorded and already went live, you can still do it. Also, give a shout out to my man David and your boy with $10 as well. I appreciate you, broski. And let's see. There's anybody? Oh, and my man Jason Gunn hit your boy with $15. Hey, boy, you always got my back, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. That's my boy Dembe right there. Got my back all the time. And also my man Billy Goat hit your boy with $5, man. Hope you're doing well, Billy Goat. I appreciate you, man. I thank all of you guys for donating. Thank y'all for clicking that like button, clicking that subscribe button, and joining with the membership. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man John Stokes. Thank you, sir, for becoming a relationship builder, my man. All right, guys. This was a good show. If you got any other questions, please, you can put it in the comment section. A lot of people still been hitting up the comment section. And I must say this. Let me say this. I appreciate the people who have been commenting over about the past couple of months. There have been some really good comments that have been, and some statements that have been made in the comment section on the channel. I really do appreciate that. It's not a bunch of nonsense. I have like maybe one or two now of just plain old idiots. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys doing that because it makes for real good conversation and questions and things like that you guys may have. I definitely don't mind answering those kind of things, but thank you all so much. I really do appreciate all of the good conversation. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Peace, and I'm out. Till next time. I love you guys. Shout out to Soto Nation. Shout out to my mods. I really appreciate you guys. And shout out to my brother, Tommy. I appreciate you, man. Love you, boy. Peace, and I'm out. What's going on, everybody out there in the internet world? It's me, Brian Redmond, also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff. Anything that's happening, I'm willing to have a conversation about it. So come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.